hiking over the 4th of July. I hope you were active and I hope you had a great time with your family. Unfortunately, now I'm kind of paying for it. I decided to climb tall mountains and I haven't done that in a while. So if you have those aches and pains, guess what? We got you covered. We have an entire hour of copper fit and fitness. My name is Sarah Anderson. I'll tell you all about everything that's coming up. In the meantime, here's what you need to know. 4 or more flex pay on everything. Whoa. Yeah, everything. Everything in the show, everything on air, everything online. Have some fun. It's our birthday. Pop the champagne, slice the cake, and guess what? We're going to start with CopperFit. This is the brand that everybody's talking about in the fitness industry. This is the brand the pros use. This is the brand that everybody loves when they want to recover, when they want to improve their foot and leg comfort, performance, endurance. It doesn't matter if you're gardening or if you're playing professional basketball, these are the socks to have. It's one of the #1 best-selling compression socks in the country, and CopperFit is here today with a bestseller. You're getting a set of a two-pack of the KneeHigh compression socks for just $17.95. They sold out in May, and they are finally back in our studios. All you do is choose your color and your size. We've got the black, and we also have it for you in the white. And then you're going to choose the small, medium, or the large, extra large. We'll talk sizing throughout the show, but here's some of the #1 features to look for. Well, it's all about compression, right? And it's also infused with copper, those copper ion infused fibers. They help with odor reduction. By the way, my husband is now on all CopperFit socks. It's the new rule at our house. Helps provide temporary localized improvement in circulation. Helps reduce strain and fatigue by keeping muscles warm. Helps reduce recovery of those fine muscles. And here to tell you all about it, Annika Keeland is in the house. She's been exercising for 25 years, and she's still going strong. How are you, Annika?
Oh, yeah, just for about the last 5 minutes, but yeah, I'm already
worked out
exhausted.
today just for you.
Very good, good girl, more than I did.
Tell us about CopperFit, because everybody loves this brand. This is the best way to sort of either, you know, if you want to just kind of get back in the game, or if you want to recover faster from that weekend warrior expedition.
Right, at CopperFit, Sarah, we have reinvented the sock. I never thought I'd be a sock expert, but I get excited about socks. Maybe I'm just at that stage in my life. But we have really thought about socks. We brought you an amazing ankle sock. We went to calf size, but calf length compression socks. These are no ordinary knee socks, because we have added that little CopperFit magic, and we've added compression all the way up to the knee throughout the entire foot. Every inch of this sock is designed for comfort and stability, and again, with stability comes mobility, and I'll talk about a little bit more about compression later. But remember, the CopperFit magic, copper ions are infused into the fabric. What does that mean when you're talking about socks? That means no stinky socks. They're moisture wicking, and the magic
they pass the smell test.
They do, right? So copper's natural properties help repel bacteria, and it's the bacteria that makes stinky socks, right? And causes the fabric to deteriorate and discolor. So when you get holes in your socks, it's because of bacteria. You can see there in the animation, the copper ions infused into the fabric. It's proven to last. It won't wash out.
It's really incredible, right? When you think about it.
Yeah, it's technology of copper into your sock. But why do we like knee-high socks? So take a look here. You've got compression all the way through the whole back of the calf area, all the way down. We've got a compression band here, right on the arch. And then you've got extra support here in the toe, reinforcements and comfort, a little bit of plush here in the sole.
So compression is really important. Why?
So compression is all about preventing and helping aches, pains, stiffness and strains, right? Now compression, so in hospital, where did we used to wear compression socks? We'd feel embarrassed flying transatlantically wearing knee-high socks, right? But compression is so important, because what it's doing, it's temporarily boosting circulation. So when you are traveling, if you're sitting behind a desk, if there's no activity in your legs and your calves, right? It's bringing oxygenated blood into that area. It helps strain and fatigue in your leg area, in your calves, and in your feet, because it keeps the muscles warm. And then it helps reduce recovery time. And that's why we're seeing knee-high socks now looking cool on every sports field.
They're so cool. In fact, I spent the 4th of July with my family.
Yep.
I was telling you before the show, my nephews are wearing these to play soccer. My sisters are using these to do running and recover from a run. My brother and my husband-in-law, or I should say my brother-in-law and my husband are wearing these to do mountain biking. You know, anytime you're trying something new or you want to maintain the activities that you know and love, this is the best time to dive into Copper Fit socks, because you're getting that compression. Now let's talk sizing, because I know a lot of you have been waiting since May to order these. It's super easy to order your size. We have a small, medium, and that's going to be the men's shoe, either size 5 to size 9, or the women's size 6 through size 10. So most women out there are probably going to be the small, medium. Large, extra large will be the men's sizes, 10 to 12, and the women's shoe sizes 11 to 13. So if you just follow your shoe size, you can't go wrong. Small, medium, large, extra large, and then you are getting a 2-pack. So to get a 2-pack of compression socks with these kind of features, with the kind of benefits, I mean, there aren't a lot of socks out there that I'm aware of, Annika, that you can say reduces strain and fatigue and helps recovery time, helps improve circulation over a temporary time period. These are socks that are going to work hard for you. They're going to make you feel better, and they're also going to improve the amount of time that you get to enjoy doing your all-time favorite activities. Make your size, get your color, and then make sure that you're ordering these as quickly as possible. They go fast, and you can see why, because I was even asking my sister about them. She's a physical therapist. And so she knows all about recovery. She knows all about athletes and injuries and just those day-to-day aches and pains that we have. And she says, oh yeah, compression socks, they really, really work.
So they used to always be just about travel, and obviously in hospitals. So I had surgery almost 5 weeks ago, and they tried to bring in the hospital socks because I was recovering for 3 days afterwards, and I yelled, no, bring my Copper Fit socks, And I did. I lay there in my hospital bed with my Copper Fit socks, and I was asked so many questions about them. And that's because when you have no activity, I'm lying there. And now actually my boyfriend's mom, Cindy, is in hospital in Michigan having had a knee surgery. So if you're watching, get some rest, turn the TV off. I sent you your Copper Fit socks, but she's sitting there in bed now, bless you, hope you get better, in her Copper Fit socks because there's no activity. So we want to temporarily boost that circulation in the area. So that's on a great, that's one great aspect. Traveling, when you're sitting down for long periods, not only on an airplane, I mean, there's health issues there. A lot
of experts recommend wearing compression socks when you travel.
When you're traveling, because there's blood pooling down into the legs,
How many times have you been on a flight and you get off and your ankles are swollen?
I met 2 ladies last month at the airport, and she had swollen ankles. And it was Simone, and I said, Simone, I go, listen, what's your name? Give me your address. I've got the most amazing pair of socks. Just how I make friends, Sarah. I just carry socks. I used to rely on my personality, but now I just carry socks and make friends. So if you see me,
if they're Copper Fit socks, that's why.
But remember, they don't smell. Remember, anti-odor, moisture wicking. They're comfortable, but now they have a better application for sport as well. So not only if you're sitting behind a desk, driving in a car, long distance trips, traveling, you wear these now in the gym if you're working out. They are unisex. They look cool. My boyfriend came downstairs.
They're back in vogue, aren't they?
My boyfriend came downstairs the other day, true story, with his pair of shorts and his abs out, and with a long pair of socks. And I go, darling, you make those knee socks look fantastic. I never thought I'd see you in knee socks, babe, but you look pretty darn cool.
Well, if you watch professional athletes, when they're warming up on the field or when they put on their uniforms, you'll see them on the basketball court, you'll see them on soccer players, you'll see them on bikers, you'll see these on runners. You also see these when they need to recover. And if you want to improve your recovery time, that's also a great time to try a pair of compression socks. This is great if you don't get a lot of activity. Maybe you have a hard time getting around, or maybe you are recovering from an injury, or you're going through a time period where you don't get to exercise as much as you wish. You're sitting for long periods of time. This is great for you. If you're on your feet all day, if you are a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you're a teacher, if you're in retail, or you're standing all day on cement floors, my goodness, get some compression socks on and read the reviews. Everybody is raving about this. This is why people feel better. They think it improves their quality of life.
Right.
It helps them stay active. It helps them recover faster. Keeps your muscles warm.
Right, but CopperFit's all about getting you back in the game of life. Now, you see here, Dustin's there using them on the treadmill. He's got the black ones, very popular with guys, right? Because he's smart, he works out. He knows they're working for him while he's working out, and they're going to continue getting the benefits post-workout because it keeps the muscles warm.
Look at this.
It
Look
helps
at the compression.
reduce, right? It helps
So
reduce
amazing.
strain and fatigue. So if you have any kind of aches, any pain, any stiffness, any strains, you owe it to yourself to try compression. We used to feel an ache and a pain, right? And it would prevent you from, you know, so like you say you hurt your calf, or your ankles hurt, or your feet hurt, plantar, any kind of issues, you would be like, you know what, I'm not going to do that today because it's hurt. Nobody likes pain. It sucks, right? It stops us doing the things we love. And that's what CopperFit aimed to free you from. We want you back in the game of life, out there, getting outside, living the life that you want.
Wear them once, try them once.
Right.
See if it doesn't make such a big difference in your life. See if it doesn't make you feel better. See if it doesn't inspire you, motivate you. See if it doesn't keep you on your feet a little bit longer. See if it doesn't make you feel a little better after a long flight. If you travel a lot for work, whether you're playing basketball with the guys or whether you're a professional athlete, CopperFit is the choice of the pros. They come highly rated. This is technology.
Right.
This is revolutionizing socks. This is not like just a nice sock with great elastic. This is compression. This is compression that's working for you. And now with more than 300 spoken for, I will tell you, I wish you brought more of these in today, Annika. We've been waiting since May. It sold out last time they were here. Pick your color and pick your size. Otherwise, you might miss out on your first choice. A duo in the black or a duo in the white. A lot of you are getting more than one. You can get one of each color, or you can stock up on your favorite. Let me show you sizing one more time. Pretty straightforward. Your order small medium if you're a men's shoe, size 5 to size 9, a women's shoe, size 6 to size 10, or a large, extra large would be the men's shoe, 10 to 12, and the women's 11 to 13. So I highly recommend them. Experts recommend these, doctors recommend these, hospitals recommend compression. And we just make it so affordable, $17.95 for 2 pairs of knee-high socks. That's such a great value, and I know you're